Hey spiritual superstars. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the ways you know if you are chosen. And chosen meaning if you are chosen to serve as a healer, a light worker, if you are spiritually gifted, and even what your spiritual gifts are. So come on in, type in your hashtag or your pound and your 4 1s. And let's get started. So, you are chosen and blessed and highly favored, and you're gifted if you are having psychic premonitions. So, what does that mean? Well, spiritual superstars, that really means that you are visioning or envisioning things that are happening. They're coming true. You may predict events. You don't have to be dressed a certain way, a certain ethnicity. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to behave a certain way in order to be spiritually gifted and have strength and clairs that allow you to predict. And so, yes, it means you're a psychic, but it also means that you are an intuit. It also means that you are an empath. It also means that you are a medium. Now, you may not be in communication as strongly with other energies, or you may not be comfortable with what you're hearing, seeing, receiving from energies that are talking to you, that are communicating with you, that you are seeing. But that doesn't mean that you can't strengthen that or you can't become more confident in that ability. So, you are chosen if you are being told that you're chosen. So, our gifts precede us. People see your gifts before you do. Hit the thumbs up button if someone has told you that you're a healer. If someone has told you that you always know what to say. They just love being around you because your energy makes them feel wonderful. You're healing their energy. Just the other day, I told the technician that I was going to see. I was really in a funky mood, and I was smiling when I was complaining. And I'm like, I feel great now. Like, what happened? I said, you're a healer. His energy was healing me. His energy was transforming my energy. He was one of the chosen. You are one of the chosen if you are feeling the energy that's around you. So earlier we talked about being an empath and an intuit. It just means that you have extremely strong intuition and you're predicting. It means that you are feeling your spiritually guided spiritual communication, dear love. So you're feeling the tickles and the tingles, the numbing sensations, the thumping on your skin, the itching in your skin, but you can't get to it. You can't quite satisfy that itch. The prickles on the top of your head, the grace, just the wisp that you feel on your cheek. When your neck, the hair on your neck stands up and you feel it. when you're talking to someone and you're feeling their energy saying something totally different from their verbal, their words, you're chosen. It may freak you out, and I would even say to expect it, to challenge you, because it's not just you, the human, that it's challenging you, the soul within your human. Remember, we're dual beings. So you are chosen if any of these things are happening to you. You may or may not have an intention to help anybody by using your spiritual gifts. But that doesn't mean that they're not happening. And you may have been told, that's the devil. That's evil. That is, you're possessed. You may be judged from here to kingdom come. That doesn't mean that you're not chosen by the Most High. God, Jehovah, Allah, Alpha and Omega. You're chosen. And human doesn't get to say you're not. Your experiences tell you you are. So, thank God. Because they persecuted Jesus. They judged Baha'u'llah. They let Abdu'l-Baha have it. Buddha, they still talking about Buddha, Krishna, Muhammad. Anybody that has blessed somebody, ascended masters, messengers of God, all have been talked about negatively, used. People are going to think what they want. They're going to say what they want. Let them talk. That has nothing to do with you, right? It's none of your business. What is your business? To know that you are chosen. To know that Spirit talks to you, through other people, and you receive it. To know that you're doing your work and then all of a sudden you have this vision. It makes you stop. You can't ignore it. A dream. Can't ignore it. Just like in the Bible, just like in Kitabiyatas, just like in so many spiritual sacred texts, the Quran, that talk in parables. Your dreams, often your visions, but more your dreams, need to be interpreted. What I have found is our visions are less in parables, less confusing when we're having them in the third dimension and our human is awake. You will see something that is going to happen in the near future. And you're going to need to respond, take action. There's a reaction to whatever that which is causing you to freeze at that moment. It is the law of cause and effect happening in third dimensional time. So let's say that you are walking the dog and you look over at the building and all of a sudden on the side of the building you see a whole vision, like a movie scene playing out, and it makes you stop and you look at it. But what you're seeing really, dear love, is the same thing you see when you stare at somebody and you're not really staring at them with these eyes. Your eyes are just fixated on a point so that you can see with your mind's eye, your spiritual sight. That's when people say, hey, can you hear me? What are you looking at? Are you here? How many of you have gotten that? Both hands up for me. Thumbs up button if you have experienced that. Let me know. Cookie the winner, hey, I'm glad that you find this interesting. You are chosen when these things are happening to you, and often you may have been taught or you just are guided to go to someone in the church because that may be easily accessible to you, or you've just been taught that that's who you talk to, a pastor, a member of the clergy. And if you do that, I encourage you to stand on your experiences, to stand on it, to make sure that you don't get sidetracked or convinced that what you experienced is not happening. It didn't happen to them. It happened to you. And what you don't want to happen is for you to be told you're crazy. That didn't happen. Because only members of the church or clergy or people that have been ordained and went to a school, got a certificate, are chosen. Because that is not true. That is not how you are chosen. Piece of paper doesn't mean you're chosen. A title doesn't mean you're chosen. You're chosen because you are chosen by our Creator. And then what happens is you go and get the paper. You go and start your mission. You go and start serving on a wider scale. So, you're chosen. You can speak to animals. You hear them. You communicate with them. You're like the whisperer. It's not just some. It's not just a couple. There's many. You just may see some on social media now. You may always know what to say, and you may say, mark my words, it's going to happen. That's because you're confident in your gifts. And you are one of the chosen ones. I hope and pray that this has helped you. If it has, let me know that. Hit the thumbs up button. I am Necole Anré'V, and I'm founder of Spiritual Guidance Academy, and I help you learn more about God, how to hear your spiritual guidance, how to use it to help you and other people. So get on over to AskMamaNecole.com if I can help you with anything else, and join us. Join us so that you can learn how to refine your gifts. Join us in our free chat on Facebook at AskMamaNecole.com. It's private. We will not judge you. We get you. And we support your journey. All right. Or I'll see you at SpiritualGuidanceAcademy.com. Love you.